The new book is called. I can't wait. This is great. It's called From Vultures to Vampires: 25 Years of Copyright Chaos and Technology Triumphs.
And he says,
Well, David, I think it's an important time to mention that you aren't the sole author of this book. You have a co-author, and your co-author is, I think, one of the most important people in the Amiga community and one of the biggest Amiga fans I've ever met in my life. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your partner in crime?
yeah, it's Trevor Dickinson.
I'm a crazy Amigan, and I co-authored, actually I wrote it all and researched it all. I didn't do any of the admin. But I wrote a series of books called Vultures to Vampires.
Anyway, to cut a long story short, I did a Kickstarter for Vultures to Vampires, which I'm actually co-authoring with Trevor Dickinson.
When I wrote the Vultures to Vampire books...
Anyway, I'm co-authoring with him because he's already got lots and lots of the information about all these things that happened.
When I wrote the Vultures to Vampire books, the owner of the Commodore IP, he provided a lot of information to me for one of the chapters in the book. I think it's chapter 10 in volume 2.
And so anyway, I came up with a name for the book, which I absolutely love. And the book is called From Vultures to Vampires. And the subtitle is 25 Years of Copyright Chaos and Technology Triumphs.
I don't particularly like the name, but it's what it is. I didn't choose the name, but it's a story of what happened to the Commodore and Amiga technology after Commodore went bust.
And so then I ended up deciding to write another book, which was going to be the story about... This is what happened to Commodore's logos, patents, IPs, and trademarks after ESCOM's bankruptcy, because ESCOM bought Commodore, and a year and a half later they themselves went bankrupt. So that kind of period is, in some ways, invalid. So I wanted to write a book about what happened to all of the trademarks and things to the Commodore.
Actually, I wrote it all and researched it all.
And
can I just do a bit of self-promotion here? You've asked about what happened to Commodore's patents, IPs, logos, and trademarks. I've got a trilogy of books called From Vultures to Vampires, which will explain the whole thing. I thought it was going to be one book. It ends up being 3 books because there is so much in there. You will not believe some of the technology that people were working on using Amiga technology, which never got to market. And it's a mixed bag story, but you'll find it very interesting. I promise you will, if you are interested in that.
And I can tell you I was absolutely shattered when I got back last night. But it was really terrific to be able to actually physically hand out the book after all the work that Trevor and I put into it after all this time.
How long have you been working on the book?
It's quite funny, Dave.
Yeah.
It's quite funny because actually I wrote it all and researched it all.